Welcome back. So today I want to talk about using odd note groupings to obscure the bar line. We'll be using 16th notes in particular and 7-note groupings. So when you use 7 16th notes at a time, if you're going to fill up a bar for 4 with 7 16th notes at a time, you'll end up using 14 16th notes in a bar instead of 16. Well, that's going to offset the following downbeat, isn't it? Because your downbeat is going to happen after 14 16th notes. So it'll take 7 bars before it really resolves on 1 again. Well, let's take a look at what it feels like to accent every 7 16th notes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, right? None of those really landed on 1, did they? Except for the first one. Now, if we fill in those spaces and accent accordingly a group of 2, followed by another group of 2 and a group of 3, so it'd be like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like that, and play that across, check out what happens. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. Okay, a little subgroup starts to happen. Those groups of 3 accents at a time that are spaced out across the phrase are definitely discernible. And if you play and practice that enough, you'll realize where they fall and they become comfortable. You anticipate them. And you're able to play a lot of stuff in that context. You can also reverse the accents. A group of 3 followed by 2 groups of 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 1. Okay? Now, I actually used this concept, hanging on to those accents, in a groove that I used on one of my songs called The Right Move, on a record called Jewel that I did many, many moons ago. And it kind of sounds like this. It uses that grouping of 3 accents that I described when we played the accented 7-note groupings. And it does go across the bar line. The instruments played along with my snare drum part. This is how it came out. 1, 2, 3. And there you have it, using groups of 7 notes at a time to obscure the bar line. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching my video. If you like what you saw, show a little love and hit subscribe.